Welcome back to the next video. In today's video I will show you how to do internationalization for a native macOS application with Swift. Now this technique can be applied both for UIKit and Swift UI. So you can use the programmatic approach will be applied for Swift UI, but I will show you both approach, like the storyboard approach as well as programmatic approach for UIKit. So you can use the programmatic approach for UIKit for Swift UI as well. So let's get started. So here you can see that I have created a native macOS application, and all I have done is that inside that storyboard of my view controller I have taken two labels. Okay, so this is label 1, this is label 2. Now what I did, inside my view controller I have just created IB outlet for the two label, but so what we will do is we will set the first label via storyboard, the internationalization via storyboard, but the second label here you can see I'm setting it via programmatically. So the second label approach you can use it via for Swift UI as well. So firstly, if you have storyboards, what you will have to do is you will have to go over here, choose your project. Okay, choose your project over here as well, go to info, and here you can here you have to click on the plus button. So I have already added Spanish, so what I will do is I will add French as well. Okay, so I will add French, and it will show you what files you want to localize. So this is a storyboard approach, that's why it is only showing you storyboard. So I want to apply internationalization to my storyboard. I will click on finish, and here you can see that it has created inside main, if you expand it, it has created one more file called French. Spanish was already created because I was just testing it for my purpose. Okay, and if you see, it has added a bunch of things for us. Now what are this unique IDs? Like these are called IDs. Now how would I find the ID of my label? So all you have to do is go to your storyboard. I will select my first label. Here you will have to select this icon, I'm not sure what this is called, like show the identity inspector, and here you can see at the bottom this is the object ID for my particular label. So what I will do, I will just copy paste it. I will go to the French one. I will control F control V. I will search for it. Okay, I'm not able to see it. Let me check whether I have it in my Spanish. Okay, I don't have it in my Spanish as well. Okay, let me just check whether I have done it properly or not. I will select my first label, this one, this is my label. Okay, so there are two things, make sure you select the proper label, huh? So this is my actual label, I think so. And if I choose Control C, if I try to do, okay, I don't find this. What if I try to use this label? I will choose Control C. If I go to French, and here you can see I'm able to find this label. So be careful while choosing the ID, like there are labels within labels for macOS. Actually they are NS text field for macOS, but if you have work for iOS it would be a UI label. So here you can see, here you can enter the value. So inside French I have found out what exactly it is, and typically use with NS text field you would set values using dot strings value, right, programmatic, but don't do that over here. You have to keep it like dot title only. And here I can enter something like bonjour. Now I don't have a French keyboard, but if you have a French keyboard you can actually type the French word for it. This is still English, but bonjour is the equivalent of hello in French. Now how to do it programmatically? So what you will have to do is choose your project, right click, new file. You will have to search for string, and you will have to select the string catalog, click next. I already have this file, so I won't create it again, and just click on create. So once you click on create, you will see a file something like this. So I have already added this English and Spanish, Spanish and French it automatically added for me because I added it inside our info tab, right? So it automatically added for French as well. But if you want to add new language, you can just click on this plus button. You can just select whatever language you want. Now I have already added a key called hello, and the value will be also hello. If you want to, I can change the key, like change the key to greeting. Okay, so this is my key name. I will go to Spanish. Okay, it has automatically known that okay, I have changed this value because I have done this previously before starting off my project. Now for French also you will have to do this hello. This is the default English language, but for French it will be bonjour. I hope you guys are getting it what I'm trying to say. So if suppose if I add one more key over here, I don't know, like text 2, okay, and here I add something like how are you, okay. Now if I go to French, here you can see that I have not added an how are you equivalent of in French. So I will just, I don't know what is the how are you, like you can use Google Translate if you want to, but I will just type how are you in French, okay. So here now it is happy over here, it is 100%, and here I will just write how are you in Spanish, okay, something like this. Now what you will have to do is, while programmatically you can just write ns localized string. So I want to display the hello text, right? So the key was greeting, and this comment can be anything, like just a placeholder to let the programmer know what exactly it is doing, okay. You don't have to worry. Now before you run your application, you have to make sure, like if you are an English user like me, you will have to add Spanish to your macOS. So you will have to open your settings, sorry, French I mean, and I will click on, I already added Spanish, but if I want I can add French as well. So I will just add French, okay. I'll click on add, and it asks me no, I want to use English, but what I will do is like I don't know French, that's why I'm not using it, okay. Don't restart, otherwise entire thing will be French, and if you don't understand French, then it might be difficult for you to know where how to revert it back to English. So now if I run my application, so my primary language is French. I'm restarting my application, like running it on the simulator, and here you can see bonjour, both labels are displaying bonjour. Now I will again revert it back to English. Don't forget this, otherwise in case you restart it, I don't want to restart. I will stop this, I will run it again, and this should display hello, okay. This is displaying label because if you see over here, go to over here, because I have just displayed hello over here, sorry, label over here. I have not displayed hello, the default text. So if you want, you can change this as well. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.